to Germany. We were very hungry, but we didn't have a lot of money. We decided to stop at the village market to get some food. I chose some cookies and went to the front counter to pay. Near the counter, I saw some packaged cookies. They looked good and were a lot cheaper than the ones I had in my hand, so I took them instead. We left the store and looked for a place where we can eat. We found a quiet place under a tree and we ate our sandwiches first, and then the cookies. We thought they were great. Let's get these again, I said. They're cheap and they taste really good. My friend can read some German, but I can't, so I gave her the package so she could look for the brand name. She looked at it and started to laugh. Why are you laughing? I asked. Because that dog biscuit, she said. Thank you.
Sam had an iron bar with treasure in it. One day, Sam had to go to the city on some work, so he took the iron bar and handed it over to Molly Linda's friend. His name was Jack. Please keep this box. My father gave it to me. I will return from city after a few days, said Sam. You do not have to worry. I will keep the box safely, said Jack. A few days later he returned, and he asked for the iron box. Oh, the iron box! I will resting up. I drank and starved, Jack said. Next day, Sam went to Jack and said, Friend, can you send your son with me? I need someone to look after my house. Jack agreed and sent his son with Sam. Next morning, Sam came running to Jack and said, Dear friend, a terrible thing happened. Oh, how can your son away? Jack was angry and surprised. How can you my son? In the same way as a rat can eat out the iron box, and said, Thank you.
Judy and Mia are good friends. They spend most of their time together. They are both very old and they are worried about their house. They are worried about their food. Is it clean? Will it give them stomach pains? They are worried about the weather. Is it too cold and wet? Will it give them pains in their bones? They are worried about pollution in the air. Will it give them pains in their chest and throat? All they can think about is being ill or hurt. One day they went on a train journey together. We'll need some food, Judy said. Let's buy some banana, Mia said. They're always clean, so they bought 2 bananas to eat on the train. On the train, Judy took out a banana and gave one to Mia. Then she peeled the banana and took a large bite of it. At that moment, when the train went into a tunnel, everything went black. Don't eat your banana, Judy shouted at Mia. Might have made me go blind. Thank you.
This was hot summer. A lion went to a pool to drink water. Just then, a pig also came there to cry his thirst. Both of them want to drink first. They look at each other with bloodshot eyes and attack each other with so much anger that soon they start speeding. Feeling tired, both stopped for a while to be fresh. Suddenly, they heard the scream of vultures. They saw that a large number of vultures were looking at them with longing eyes. Now they know they are. They saw that a large number of vultures were looking at them with longing eyes. In no time, both the beasts understood that the vultures were waiting one of them to be killed by the other. Now they realize they are the only ones to save each other. They decided to be friends. They crunched their swords and ran away. In the end, their friendship saved their lives. Thank you.
Once a fox was roaming around in the forest, looking for food. Suddenly, he saw a pig rubbing his tusks against the trunk of a tree. The fox looked about carefully, but couldn't see any danger for the pig anywhere. Despite being so clever, he couldn't understand why the pig was doing that. He couldn't control himself. Went to the pig and asked, "The hunters are not out today, nor can I see any other danger. Then why are you doing that?" The pig replied, "Dear, we live in a forest where enemies are there at every step. Who knows when I have to face them and use my tusks against them? So, if I don't do it now, I may not get time to sharpen my tusks when I need them the most." This story teaches us to always be ready for the bad times to come. Thank you.
One day, a farmer and his son Noah headed somewhere to come to a market. After a while, the farmer gave Noah some electric in a crate and said, "Take these chicken to the truck, and I will mail that in your 13 minutes." On his way to the parking lot, Noah tripped and dropped the crate. The crate blew open and the kitchen ran off. Noah chased after the chicken. He screwed up all of us. He can catch every time into the crate. I heard I found them all to Noah. My father won't be too happy in the kitchen messy. His father won't be by the truck in a quiet voice. Noah said, "Dad, the kitchen goes, but I able to find all tennis stuff." Noah father smiled and said, "Nice, boys, do you want to see chicken in the crate I gave you? Thank you."
Mrs. Lee is at the supermarket with her 3 children. She looks worried. Her husband has no work and she has only a little money for food. A young man is working at the supermarket. His name is Jeff. Jeff is throwing all vegetables into a box. "What are you going to do with this vegetable?" Mrs. Lee asks. "I'm going to throw it in the garbage," Jeff says. "Can I have them?" Mrs. Lee asks. "Well, I have had the pet rabbit. I can give the vegetable to a rabbit." "Sure, you can have the vegetable," Jeff says. He meets a big box of old vegetables. The Lee family doesn't really have rabbit. Missy wants the old vegetable to make soup for her family. Every week, Jeff gives Missy a box of vegetables for the rabbit. Sometimes Missy finds can of soup under the vegetable. Sometimes she finds soap, juice, or baby food. When Missy goes to the supermarket one day, Jeff is not there. He didn't work at the supermarket anymore. But it didn't matter. Missy's husband is working again. She didn't need any old vegetables. 10 years later, when Missy is shopping at the supermarket, when she sees Jeff, he is standing in the store office. He is store manager now. "Mrs. Lee," Jeff says, "I think of you and your family often." Then she asks quietly, "How is the rabbit?" "Thank you for your asking," Missy says and smiles. "The rabbit left a long time ago. We are all doing fine. Thank you."
Let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, this coronavirus situation has turned our life into something straight out of a bad disaster movie. I mean, seriously, I always imagine an apocalypse would involve zombies or aliens, not toilet papers, holders, and Zoom meetings. But hey, At least, now we have an excuse to wear pajama bottoms during class. But let's not forget the silver linings amidst the madness. One positive thing about the coronavirus is that introverts are finally having their moment to shine. Social distancing? Check. Staying home and avoiding human contact? Check. We've been preparing for this our entire life. It's a time for us to say, "We told you so," to all those extroverted friends who thought we were just mere hermits. And speaking of staying home, who else developed a newfound love for their pets during this pandemic? I mean, come on, our furry friends are living their dream. They get unlimited belly rubs, endless treats, and we're all home to witness their crazy antics. My cat has become my unofficial co-work, always running around on my keyboard during important meetings. I can't decide if he's trying to sabotage me or he's just tired of all the Zoom calls. Either way, he's a good reminder that we're all in this together, whether we like it or not. But let's not forget the heroes of this pandemic, the delivery drivers. They deserve a round of applause for putting up our bizarre delivery introductions. Please leave the package at the door, ring a bell, and run away like you're being chased by a herd of wild llamas. They've become our modern-day ninjas, silently dropping off our package without any physical contact. If only they could teach us their secret skill in online shopping, our wallets will thank them. In all seriousness, though, let's take a moment to appreciate the healthcare workers and scientists who have been working tirelessly to keep us safe. So, let's give them a standing ovation and a big virtual hug, or maybe an air hug, just to be safe. Thank you.
Once upon a time, a little girl called Mia. One day when she came home from school, she went straight to her mother and said, "Mommy, today my teacher punished me for something I didn't do." The mother was very angry and went straight to her teacher and scolded her, but she didn't ask Mia what she didn't do. When she came home, she said, "I scolded your teacher nicely for just scolding you." Then she asked, "By the way, Mia, what is it that you didn't do?" Her mother asked, "My homework," said Mia. "Thank you."
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and fellow beings who have somehow managed to survive the trials of parenthood, I stand before you today to talk about the wondrous creatures we call parents. Now, let's be honest, parents are a unique breed. They have this amazing ability to be equal parts, loving, embracing, and dare I say, you try hardest. Firstly, parents are the masters of embracing us in public. Remember those moments when they drop you off at school, blasting their favorite tunes from a car stereo? Oh yes, I can see encouragement spreading across your faces. But let's not forget, behind those mortifying experiences lies an undying love for making memories and creating stories to tell the generations to come. And let's talk about their sense of fashion. Parents seem to have their very own fashion rulebook, filled with outdated trends and questionable choices. Who could forget those family matching outfits that they made you wear on vacation, or those dad jeans that defy the laws of fashion? But you know what? They don't care about trends. They are too busy being comfortable and unapologetically themselves. Now, parents have a way of turning even the most mundane activities into an adventure. Grocery shopping? Oh no, that's not just a chore. It's a strategic mission to find the most ripest avocados and the perfect cereal to sugar ratio.
And let's not forget their legendary skills in negotiation. But there's one thing stand out about parents. Their unwavering love and support. They're the ones who cheer the loudest at their school plays, who have a stockpile of embarrassing baby photos to impress you when you bring your first date home, and who will do absolutely anything to see you smile. They are our biggest fans, our counselors, and our best friends, all rolled into one. Thank you.